Alright, I'm going to explain to you very, very simple of how to do plarn. You need a bag, preferably one that you get like from a grocery store or something. You need a preferred crochet hook. If you're going to crochet, you could also do braiding too. I have learned that one. But if you do crochet, you need a J. I'm using a smaller hook because it's easier on me, but you can get one up to 10, which is the biggest one. And I find the 10 gives you more pain with your hands. And you're going to need your lucky pair of scissors. So I'm going to show you really quick what you need to do. First things first, with your bag, you're going to need to fold it. Make sure it's straightened all the way to the ends, and fold in the sides like if it's a big bag, and all bags have fold-in sides. Now, what you're going to do is fold it in half, once, and then you're going to fold it again in half again. You want to do it, I guess what you call it, hot dog style. Now see, you have one end, two ends. You can't get all the air out, so you have to cut this end first. So we cut it, you want to cut about 1.5 inches to 2 inches away from the end, right here. And now you have 2 inches. Now the other thing you need to do right here is cut this end. Now the handles vary from various bags, from handle bags to shopping bags to different kind of bags. Now with me, I take this and I go about to here on the bag from the handles, from here, because then you have a good grip of getting rid of that handle. So you want to go a little more downwards, and then you remove it. Now you have your piece of first bag material. Now second, you want to do this. You're going to cut it into like that big of strips. The reason why you want it that big of a strip is because the fact is, if you make it tinier, you'll have more of a likely chance to rip it, and also would squinch together and it won't look as full. So you want to do it either an inch apart. I do it inch apart. Sometimes people do it a little bit bigger. I do it basically the length of to your index finger in the way of your knuckle. So guesstimation. And then you just cut them. And now you have your plarn pieces. Now I like to do, see how these are blue and white? I like to separate them. Like I have a black and white section. I just have a section just for white bands. But this is pretty much it. So now to connect them, you're going to take one plarn piece, stretch it out, basically put it. I do not have the best view of this. There's my foot. Hold on. Bobby to the rescue. Alright, that works. Alright, you're going to take one long piece in your next step. One long piece, stretch it out, make it content to where you want to go. And you're going to take another piece and stretch it out, but don't overstretch it. And then you're going to take the two and basically there, and you're going to put it through, pull one end, pull the other end of it, and then you have your nut. Now don't pull too hard. I have done this quite a few times and I ripped it. And you just repeat the process of how many you have. Now I already have a ball lined up. See, this is what happens when you stretch it out a little bit. It kind of makes it thinner, but you can always unfray it, which is always nice. And then I have a ball ready, and all I need to do is that. When you have a ball and you want to add to your ball, that, you're always going to have a little bit of a tail. I know this is easier to do, it's a different way, but this is simpler for me to do. And you tighten it up a little bit, and then you tie the two together with your tails, and there you go. And now you can wrap up your new ball that I have. This is my blue and white ball. I have a lot of different balls. I know it sounds weird, but different colors, different scheming. I also have what I call a confetti ball. And you just wrap it around place and tuck it under when you get to the part, and voila. I have a confetti ball. So confetti ball is just basically multiple colors on one of the plastic bags that doesn't go with any of your other bags. Like I have a white and black bag, I have blue and white, white and black, blue and white, red and white, I have gray scale, I have a tan scale. I'm right now working on my blue plarn rug, which is in hiding right now. And you see my ball, and then you see that. I know it looks not like a rug right now, but it is being fixed right now, so which is fabulous. And then it should come out fine. I am eventually going to run out of this, and I'm going to make a new thing on it, but confetti always helps when you want to put something together. So, and it's always different colors or something. Like I had a pink and white one, and I know for a fact I'm never going to come across pink and white again. So I have that. I have a white and gray one that I'll never come across again. I have yellow ones that I won't come across again, but I have a couple of them, so I'll make a tiny ball, and maybe it'll be something else. You never know what you're going to come across. But confetti is always good to have. So, that's my little insight on plarn today. Alright, now you have this kind of bag too. I wanted to show you a different type of bag. I just came across it. Of course, it's a Hershey Park bag, but see how it has just a handle? This is what I mean by a handle bag. Now, you do exactly the same thing. You make sure you line it up perfectly. I'm doing this actually one-handed so I can get this done a lot quicker. Yeah. There we go. Right? Okay, and there's this bag. And now this one comes a little difficult. You do exactly the same thing. You cut off the end, get the air out fully, and then when you come up to the handle, you can cut off the handle, but I recommend that you cut off maybe the inch of the top too, because you can keep the handle, and it's not bad to keep the handle. That's just an extra part of the bag. You don't need this part, obviously. But I felt like I should show you, so here we go. Got most of it cut. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Alright. So you're going to cut the last of your bag together, like so. And then that top, you're going to do this. You're going to still keep your inch. And there you go. There you have another piece. And this hooks in. Bye-bye. So that's pretty much how I do it. I will say this stuff, if you have a heart, this stuff is okay to work with. It's easier tears or stretches out, so it's a pain to unfrill it. But also the other thing too is to keep in mind when you have a harder plastic, hold on, like this is harder plastic. The harder plastic, it will stick out more, and it's harder to make it bend. It's per se bend. with it or crochet and make the hook, make the loop. But, it's your choice. You guys can, you'll figure it out, but it's all about the thickness of the bag and such.